Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're embarking on a journey into the fascinating world of indoor gardening, but with a twist. We're going to explore the magic of growing plants not in soil, but in water. That's right, you heard me correctly. We're diving into the realm of hydroponics, a method as simple as it sounds. Just a bit of water, a touch of love, and you'll be amazed at how these plants flourish. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, this video will guide you through 8 fantastic plant varieties that thrive in water. So let's put on our gardening gloves, grab a vase or two, and unlock the secrets of these water-loving wonders. First on our list is a beloved classic, the pothos. Known for its cascading foliage and air-purifying qualities, the pothos is a true champion when it comes to water propagation. Now you might be wondering, Martha, how do I start? Well, it's as easy as pie. Simply snip a healthy stem about 4 to 6 inches long, just below a leaf node. Remember those nodes? They're like little bumps on the stem where roots love to sprout. Once you have your cutting, remove the leaves from the bottom inch or two, ensuring they won't be submerged in water. Then find yourself a clear glass jar or vase. This way, you can keep an eye on those roots as they develop. Fill it with fresh, room temperature water and gently place your pothos cutting inside. Now, here's the key. Replace the water every week or so. You see, stagnant water can hinder growth and even lead to root rot, which we want to avoid at all costs. Place your pothos cutting in a spot with bright, indirect light. Those beautiful marbled leaves adore a bit of sunshine, but not too much direct sunlight. With minimal effort, you'll soon witness the magic of new roots emerging. And before you know it, your pothos cutting will be thriving in its watery abode. Next up, we have lucky bamboo, a plant shrouded in symbolism and surprisingly easy to grow in water. Now, don't let the name fool you. Lucky bamboo isn't actually bamboo, but a variety of Dracaena. It's believed to bring good fortune and positive energy into your home. And frankly, who couldn't use a bit of that? To cultivate your own lucky bamboo oasis, simply select a few healthy stalks from your local nursery or garden center. Look for vibrant green stalks with firm, upright leaves. Once you've found the perfect stalks, choose a vase or container that complements their height and style. Clear glass is always a wonderful choice, as it allows you to admire the graceful stalks and monitor the water level. Now here's a little trick. Add a layer of pebbles or marbles to the bottom of the vase. This not only adds visual interest, but also helps to anchor the lucky bamboo stalks and prevent them from toppling over. Fill the vase with fresh, filtered water, ensuring that the water level covers the base of the stalks, but doesn't submerge the leaves. And just like our pothos, lucky bamboo prefers bright, indirect light and fresh water every week or two. Remember, these are living beings, and just like us, they thrive in a clean and nurturing environment. Let's move on to another favorite, the spider plant. Known for its air-purifying abilities and, most notably, its adorable baby plantlets, or spiderettes as some like to call them, spider plants are incredibly easy to propagate in water. These little spiderettes are like miniature versions of the mother plant, dangling from long stems, just begging to be propagated. To start, carefully snip a spiderette from the mother plant, ensuring you include a bit of the stem attached. You can root multiple spiderettes at once to create a fuller, more lush display. Choose a clear glass container or jar. I find mason jars work wonderfully for this, and fill it with fresh, room temperature water. Gently place the spiderette in the water, ensuring that the base of the plantlet is submerged but the leaves remain dry. Now here's the fun part. Watch as those tiny spiderettes sprout roots right before your eyes. Place your jar in a well-lit area, but avoid direct sunlight as it can scorch those delicate leaves. Change the water every few days to keep it fresh, and within a few weeks you'll have a brand new spider plant ready to pot up or continue thriving in its water haven. Moving on to a plant that exudes elegance and grace, the philodendron. With their heart-shaped leaves and trailing vines, philodendrons add a touch of the tropics to any indoor space. And the best part? They too can thrive in water. Just like our pothos, philodendrons are masters of water propagation. Select a healthy stem with at least 2 or 3 nodes, and using a clean, sharp pair of scissors or pruning shears, make a cut just below a node. Remember, those nodes are the key to successful rooting. Remove any leaves from the bottom inch or 2 of the stem, as we did with the pothos, to prevent them from rotting in the water. Fill a clear glass jar or vase with fresh water and gently place your philodendron cutting inside. Choose a location with bright, indirect light, and behold as your philodendron cutting flourishes in its new aquatic environment. One thing to keep in mind with philodendrons is that they can be a bit more sensitive to temperature fluctuations than other plants on our list, so try to keep their water consistently room temperature and avoid placing them in drafty areas. Happy propagating! Now let's talk about English ivy, a plant with a touch of whimsy and a whole lot of charm. Known for its cascading vines and delicate lobed leaves, English ivy adds a touch of elegance to any indoor space. And guess what? You can easily grow it in water. To propagate English ivy, simply take a cutting from a healthy stem, ensuring it has at least 2 or 3 nodes, those magical bumps where roots love to emerge. Remove the leaves from the bottom inch or 2 of the stem, just as we did with our previous plants. Now, fill a clear glass jar or vase with fresh, room temperature water. I always like to use filtered water for my plants as it removes any impurities that might hinder their growth. Gently place your English ivy cutting in the water, making sure the leaves stay dry. Place your ivy cutting in a well-lit area, but avoid direct sunlight, as it can be a bit harsh on those delicate leaves. Here's a little tip. English ivy thrives in humid environments. To increase the humidity around your cutting, you can mist it with water every few days or place the jar on a tray filled with pebbles and water. Let's move on to a plant known for its resilience and striking foliage, the Chinese evergreen. With its large, glossy leaves adorned with vibrant patterns, the Chinese evergreen adds a touch of the exotic to any home. And yes, you guessed it, it can thrive in water. To propagate a Chinese evergreen in water, begin by selecting a healthy stem with at least 2 nodes. Using clean, sharp scissors or pruning shears, make a cut just below a node, ensuring you have a few leaves on the stem. Remove the leaves from the bottom inch or 2 of the stem to prevent them from rotting in the water. Now, fill a clear glass container, such as a vase, jar, or even a decorative bottle, with fresh, room temperature water. Gently place your Chinese evergreen cutting in the water, ensuring that the nodes are submerged but the leaves remain dry. Place your cutting in a well-lit spot, away from direct sunlight, as this can scorch those beautiful leaves. Remember to change the water every week or 2, and be patient. It might take a few weeks for roots to develop, but once they do, your Chinese evergreen will thrive in its aquatic environment. Next on our list is a plant that's as vibrant as its name suggests, the wandering Jew. With its trailing stems and colorful leaves, the wandering Jew adds a touch of whimsy and life to any space. And yes, you guessed it, it can thrive in water. To propagate a wandering Jew in water, simply take a cutting from a healthy stem, ensuring it has at least 2 or 3 nodes. Those nodes, as you know by now, are like little powerhouses of growth. Remove the leaves from the bottom inch or 2 of the stem, as we've done with our other water-loving plants. Now choose a clear glass container. I find that mason jars or bud vases work beautifully for this, and fill it with fresh, room temperature water. Gently place your wandering Jew cutting in the water, making sure the leaves stay dry. Place your cutting in a bright spot, but away from direct sunlight, which can fade those beautiful colors. Change the water every few days to keep it fresh, and within a few weeks, you'll see new roots emerging from those nodes. It's like magic, but with plants. Last but not least, let's talk about a plant known for its elegance and air-purifying qualities, the peace lily. With its glossy dark green leaves and striking white blooms, the peace lily brings a sense of tranquility to any indoor space. And yes, you can grow it in water. Now, propagating a peace lily in water is a bit different from our previous plants. Instead of taking a stem cutting, we'll be dividing an existing plant. Carefully remove the peace lily from its pot and gently loosen the soil around the roots. Look for natural divisions in the plant where offshoots have formed. Using clean, sharp scissors or a knife, carefully separate the offshoots from the mother plant, ensuring each offshoot has a good amount of roots attached. Gently rinse the roots under cool water to remove any remaining soil. Now fill a clear glass container with fresh, filtered water and gently place your peace lily divisions inside, ensuring the roots are submerged, but the base of the leaves remains above the waterline. Place your peace lily in a bright spot with indirect light and watch as it flourishes in its new aquatic environment. Well, there you have it. 8 fantastic plants that thrive in water, adding life and beauty to your home with minimal effort. Remember, the key to success with water propagation is to start with healthy cuttings, use fresh, filtered water, and provide your plants with bright, indirect light. Don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you and your plant babies. Remember, gardening is all about patience, observation, and a little bit of love. So, go ahead, give water propagation a try, and discover the joy of watching your plants thrive in their aquatic havens. And as always, happy planting!